Hello again, my name's Gabe Zollner. Well, I caught a little bit of Fox News, and this is the 29th of December 2013. And apparently the New York Times published a number of chapters of a new book that blames the Benghazi attack on, guess what? Drumroll. The video! You know, the one that Susan Rice and Hillary and Barack Hussein Obama said caused what happened at Benghazi. You know what's really insane about all of this? There's 34 eyewitnesses to what really happened in Benghazi. And almost a year and a half later, we still haven't heard from a single one of those eyewitnesses. I read that a number of them have had their identities changed. I guess they're in a witness protection program. I also read that all of them get polygraphed for once a month just to make certain that they haven't divulged the truth to the American people. How nuts is this? Here you've got this author, and what he's doing is he's trying to gain some notoriety so people will buy his book. But who cares? The truth is available to the American people because, again, there's 34 live witnesses. You know, I've made a number of videos on this topic before, and what I find really disgusting is that not one of these would be alive if it wasn't for the heroic actions of Tyrone Woods and Glenn Doherty, those two ex-Navy SEALs that got slaughtered. All of those people would be dead. You'd think maybe one out of the 34 people that survived would show their gratitude for having Glenn Doherty and Tyrone Woods save their lives and tell the American people the truth about what happened in Benghazi. It's really sad, is it not? That hasn't happened. You remember Congressman Chaffetz? He was all over this. Have you heard him talk about it recently? Have you heard anyone talk about it recently? Not until Fox News just announced that the New York Times published 5 or 6 chapters of a new book that agrees with what Susan Rice had said on national television. It was because of that video. Anyone that believes that believes in fairy tales. They believe in fairy tales. Yeah. We have access to the information, but it's not coming forth. You ever wonder why that is? Well, I gotta believe it's because if the truth ever came out, nothing would happen anyway. It would just be deemed another phony scandal. That's all. All of these phony scandals, any one of these phony scandals would have ended anyone else's reign in the Oval Office. Any one of them. And what happens to Barack Hussein Obama? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. You think that's fair? I sure as hell don't.